27th parallel on America's haunted highway. It's Pixelated Paranormal, your guide to the unusual and the strange.
Hello.
We have been coming.
And welcome back to D&D. It has been a few weeks. Whatever sickness that had been going around nailed me to a wall for about 10 days. So to be fair, the first week we missed though wasn't my fault. It's a couple other people's fault. They have since apologized, so we won't bring it up again. But then
Yeah,
the last
Sean.
2 weeks was my fault. So we're late. Well, 1 week and a half because I was supposed to do it on Sunday. This last week we were gonna just yeah. Well, you didn't. Yeah, but you were willing to go for it. I think it was me that gave it up. So, but we are back, and so say hi to everybody. So it's been long enough that people may have forgot who these people are. So let's start out with Preston. Now let's keep the expectations down.
I feel like there's a
Been a
story
few
attached to that
weeks.
douchebag comment. I'm interested to hear that.
Was that his real name?
Nope.
Chaz.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, my
yeah,
iTunes
press
name is
the...
Chazerton.
Wait a sec, Joe, did you give us our first ever 1-star review on iTunes?
Chazerton, that was also the name on my luggage. All right, Sean.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? My name's Sean, and I've been here the whole time. Yeah, good to be back. It's been a minute. I remember exactly where we were last game, so I can't wait to see if Rob does.
Yeah, sure.
And with that, yeah, tune in, give us a follow on iTunes and Spotify, and thanks for watching.
All right, Caradoc.
Hello, I'm here. I learned that people still use iTunes.
God damn. Yeah, you were born fucking after Shrek came out. Does that even count? We're bullying a child. Not really a child.
I think you're really bullying yourself right now.
Myself,
if we're being honest.
yeah. I think.
I don't think any of this is sticking poorly to Sean.
Yeah, in the end, it was not about the journey, but the friends we made along the way.
Joe.
There's no us. I'm still halfway in the younger crowd.
Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
in the
Grandpa,
bottom
take your
60% of the age bracket here, Pawpaw. I'm impressed that you remembered, Pumpkin.
Hey, if we include Corey, of the 6 of us here, you're officially on the old half, Sean.
Yeah, well,
Just saying.
still think I am on the old half, buddy.
You're old. Your birthday starts with 19. That's crazy.
That's why I said. Oh my god, that's sad. You probably grew up watching all the remakes of all the greater movies that we grew up with.
And then I gotta watch them twice. Ooh.
I mean, as long as you watch the originals as well.
Anyways, I'm Joe.
Except for the alien.
I play Vincent Fulminare, the ancient wizard, in case you need a refresher.
Tell us a little bit more about Fulminare. We've all forgot.
Oh my
He's
god, I gotta
very
remember
sad.
myself.
Very
Just
sad.
kidding. And last but not least is Jordan.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the party. I am playing Cephandrius, the lovable scamp, part warlock, part bard. Happy to have you.
All right, and I am, of course, the Dungeon Master, Rob. We are a week and 1 day out from the new Monster Manual. Super excited. Be the final of the 3 core rulebooks for 2024, even though it's 2025. But yeah, so we're
Comes out
looking
the
forward.
day after my birthday. Yippee!
So, yep. So super excited about that. And when we last left off, you guys had found yourself into Zorzula's Rest, a ancient Durgar mining facility, now being taken over by the Solplea goblins. You met a jar that talked to you and wishes to be released, which Sean buried in a hole and pissed on.
But I
Not
wouldn't forget
necessarily-
where it was.
And you guys were the Solplea goblins asked you to kill some spirit Dugars down in a room, which you guys did in the last session. And they were very excited that you had done so. And yeah, you guys were ready to.
Yeah, we're gonna go back. I think Mr. Jarhead has thought about what he did, and he's sorry for being so salty. And we should go back and see if he's ready to come out of timeout.
Okay.
Only been like 5 minutes.
Sure, long enough.
So, give you guys a recap here of this room that you're in. There were 3 anvils, and you beat up some spirits, some ashen whites, and you notice above you there are some buckets hanging, and this looks like some kind of old broken down conveyor for buckets. You did find you a javelin of lightning and a bracers of archery here as well. And a bunch of random broken weapons and stuff in here. And then you kind of, this room is glass, so you kind of see a blue glow coming from below as you kind of look out these windows, and down below you can kind of see some blue magma, and yeah, see some blue magma, and you also see looks to be down there. You see what looks to be a
Vincent, your pacemaker's going up.
Yeah.
You see what looks to be a
Wow. Thank you.
a stone pathway that goes out to another little building, about 30 feet down, in the mines from the mines below. So, what was everybody doing?
And like this goblin dude was like showing us something, right?
Yeah, he showed you where he's like he showed you where things were killed, and this guy, he's like, you guys did it. He's like, he says, if you guys are going down into the mines, he says, he points over there, he says, down there is where Ruxad had gone.
And we were looking for him for some reason.
And what was it that you guys were looking
Oh
for?
shit! If Encyclopedia doesn't remember, I don't have any hope for the rest of us.
I think
It's cute that you call me Encyclopedia.
Yeah, he had kidnapped some town people. That's
Yep,
right.
that's what I was gonna say.
Caradoc wasn't here for the beginning of this quest. I was.
Maybe Caradoc should stick around and quit doing sneaky ass shit.
this goblin over here, he points you down. He says, this is the way down to the mine.
I see.
So, yeah.
Well, I suppose that's the way we go.
All right.
Shouldn't we go back real quick before we go any farther? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a guy in a jar. That's what I meant. Oh.
Uragar.
Except we do.
Also, I feel like this guy's name should have been Mason Ball. It's two brands of jars. Mason jars, ball jars.
You're a ball jar.
Good one, Rob. Good one.
Yep. Yep. Could help Caradoc. Maybe a step stool. That could help Caradoc. But for
What's wrong
Caradoc,
with
he's
being
just selling
short,
himself.
Birdman? You sound very
Yeah,
eloquent,
Birdman.
by the way.
He's heard somebody have this
Hey,
conversation before.
Caradoc, I don't think there's anything wrong with your height. Just saying.
Say there's anything
It
wrong
doesn't
with it,
matter.
it's
I
just-
can still jump higher than any of you.
Yeah, that's why right on your shoulders.
Bring it on. Let's test.
Yep, come here. Caradoc,
Right
there
now.
you go. Do. That's Yip Yup. Do.
What's your strength, Caradoc?
All right,
What's my strength? Why does it
onward,
matter?
Steed. Because I'm
'Cause you
sitting on
said
your
you could jump
shoulders.
higher than the
I'm
rest of us.
clicking my
Yeah,
heels into your
absolutely.
hips. Come on, pony.
I think I might have you. That's all I'm saying.
I
Well, are
got
we
it.
looking for the jar?
Yeah, it's just gonna ride Caradoc in there in case there's a trap.
Are we looking for the knife?
Worst horse ever.
I think we shouldn't open the jar until we're done here. Personally,
I
mean,
don't
I
say
think we can
you.
look for a
Force
dagger if
open
you
the
want.
jar. I would agree. I would maybe agree to that.
One of the
I don't want-
goblins that's laying in bed rolls over. Get the jar! Don't get the jar! I'll go get the jar! Just somebody shut up so we can sleep!
That is a great idea, Blanc. I'll give you 3 gold pieces if we can call you Bounce Bounce. No, I just upped it by 1.
That's not what that sentence means. Yip Yip will give him 2, saying you'll give him 3 does not mean.
All right, hold on a second. I'll give you an additional gold piece if I can call you Bounce Bounce.
Where's the jar?
You have to dig through the pee.
It's covered in orc urine.
Yeah,
Osmond, what do you think we should do?
the mini horse over there may have peed on it. I don't know.
Guys, I'm gonna go back home. I'm not feeling up to it.
Is that the mini horse?
Yeah, I know our arguing always did bother you, Osmond. Makes sense. Travel safe.
I think I left the cat on.
I go return some videotapes. I understand.
Look, guys, I peed on the jar. I'll go back and get the jar. It's
Yeah,
my
Osmond, you
pee-pee.
think you could grab the jar on your way out and take it back to the Manor of Second Chances so we can
Don't
focus
do
on the
it.
mission
You've
here?
only got 1 leg. I could run faster than you.
I'm not pissing.
Alright, well-
I'm not picking up the piss jar.
Man, it's not really picking
Caradoc,
up if you use your
I'm
peg
up
hand.
with for whatever you feel like doing. So if you want to,
I'm ready to go.
all
Okay.
right,
Let's go back to the
Vincent,
pee-pee room.
what's your take?
I'm afraid that the jar might be some sort of big demon or evil djinn or something like that. So I mean,
I walk over and I put
tend
my
not to
finger
trust
to his
people.
lips and I say, "Shh. We once fought a
He's
giant
teleported.
snake.
Oh my god.
We once fought a giant snake to resurrect you. I think we can handle a little ball jar demon." Yeah. 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 This is more of your racist rhetoric.
Uh, uh,
If I look down the mine, is it lit up?
Is it lit up? Let me see. It is not lit up. It is just dark.
All right. If people are talking about jars and stuff, Caradoc will pull out a mace. His Lightbringer mace and light it up. Glows like a torch.
Sweet.
All right.
Which
If you
one?
guys want to go get a jar, have fun. I'm going down the hallway.
Okay. Fuck yeah! A little high five action. Vinny, you coming?
well, I don't like the idea of leaving the two of you alone.
Terrific. Now we have an adult.
You
I'm
made that
going
choice
with
once,
Caradoc.
Vincent. I wouldn't do it again.
Shh, we can't
They
hear
get
the mini
bored if
horse.
they
He's down the
die.
hallway.
Last time you went there, you got attacked by a boat.
It's your love to me.
Now you're gonna be attacked by a demon. Good luck.
Yeah, go on, bud.
Caradoc dropped down the hole.
Ah!
I am with Caradoc.
Ooh, were you on his shoulders? It's a comfy ride.
It wouldn't be.
Like a Buick Regal.
If the seats were made out of.
And
sheet
Vincent
plates.
just stays
That
in the
is-
middle, paralyzed with indecision, not knowing what to do. Classic
Surrounded by goblins.
What do you guys want to do?
We come back to find Vincent taking a nap in the goblin barracks.
You can use my bed.
If we could take. Oh, we don't have 10 minutes, do we?
What do you mean you don't have 10 minutes?
Because everyone's already split up.
I mean, you can take 10 minutes. Was you casting a ritual or taking a nap?
Or doing something
Or was
else.
you trying to take a piss? We know you're old.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pervert. And I give Yip Yip a little fist bump. We can hear that far, by the way, guys. 'Cause the voices carry through these hallways.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna come out here, stand back, and then like just have like my spells ready to communicate to Caradoc and Cephandrius.
It's a great idea, Vinny. Because, I would definitely warn you against sleeping in those beds. Because last time I pulled the sheets back, I saw just nothing but itchy puddles.
All right, you guys unbury the jar.
Yeah. I gave it a hard shake. Hey, Mason, you awake in there? Tap on it. Tink, 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 tink. Listen, I want to apologize. I think maybe I took things a little too far and peed on that jar. And that was out of character. You can ask anybody in this party. Yep.
So you look at the jar and it looks like there's a puzzle lock on it.
Fair.
Only we knew
Or
someone
you could
who
try
could solve
smashing it.
puzzles.
It's kind of give me an investigation roll. You kind of look at this. You look at this this jar, and it's like very complicated. You're like you got to spin thing. Give me a strength check.
Be funny as hell when we can't even get into the jar.
What do we click for strength? This one?
Strength athletics. So you take this jar and you try to slam it on the ground to shatter it, and it basically just bounces on the sand.
Tosses to me, and I give it a nice little heave-ho.
Yeah, same thing happens. It just kind of bounces off the.
With a 14? What's this guy's dexterity? 15. All right, I pick up the jar and kind of
He did do
examine
an
it.
investigation roll. He got a 3.
Yeah, I'm not that smart. I pick up the jar and I look over at Vinny and I say, hot potato, and I toss it over to him.
No.
Vinny, give us an athletics check. Do you
No.
catch the jar? No, because if he misses the jar and it lands on the ground, it might just crack open.
Well, I don't think chucking on the ground. If that didn't do it, I don't know. Just tossing it will.
Yeah, loosen it up. Use your web wand on
Well,
it.
this is what you wanted, Vincent.
no,
You wanted to be the adult in the room.
Yep.
You
Welcome
knew
Take
the
the
red.
jar. Oh, we're not.
Welcome
Should've run
to
away.
adventuring.
I'm not there.
I want to check it out, but I don't want to open it.
That's fine. Solve the puzzle. I will.
I
open
can't
it
even
for
figure
you.
it out, anyways.
What'd you roll?
Solid choice, buddy. Solid choice. All right.
Well,
This.
I think it just
But-
goes in our backpack and.
Toss it back over here real quick, Chief. That's not how
Yeah.
it works. I don't think
No,
you get to
didn't
try
work.
again, do you?
I
Rob,
just
I'm
put it
gonna
in your
take 20.
backpack.
What'd you say, Caradoc?
I'm gonna take a 20 to solve this riddle.
I'm,
Oh my god.
Yes, he did.
Wait, I think I'm starting to figure it out because I rolled a 3 before and now I rolled an 8. It's starting to make sense. It's starting to make sense. I think it's a picture of a boy playing with a flower. Or it could be a weasel. I don't know. I give it a little shake. Hey, Mason,
Looney Tunes shit going on right here.
give me a hint, Mason.
Vincent walked off.
And God damn it. You think you could get better help these days? Fucking elders,
All right.
right?
I have the
Y'all
don't
figured
think
out
that
the
anymore.
jar. What are the three you guys? What are you two doing when you get down here? You kind of see 3 different tunnels off the area that you kind of came down from. The tunnel that Cephandrius is standing in front of right now. There's an awful odor coming up from that tunnel.
Not me.
Is it the same
and then it
awful
just-
odor as from that other room?
What other room?
The one that we were poisoned by and then got.
Oh no,
Poison
it's not
cured.
that. It's not that. No,
Okay.
this is more of
And
a almost like sewage type of smell.
Can I see anything down the hallway? I have the dark vision from
Yeah. How far do you see?
Warlock. Let me take a look. Where's that at? Is it going to be in features and traits? Maybe. 120 feet.
My
yeah.
torch, my mace goes 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim as well.
Okay, so you can kind of see some gray water down in this tunnel as you kind of look down there. You can kind of see the other end of the tunnel as well. Looks like it just looks like it's coming from somewhere up top. It's kind of run down in here, but it's like there just seems to be just like this sewagey gray water.
It looks like there's sewage down this way. Sort of a grayish, brackish looking water.
All right.
Should we go south?
Well,
The acrid scent of sewage bombards your senses. The tunnel opens to reveal a cavern flooded with wastewater. Dripping stalactites partially obscure a lumbering mask of chitinous and translucent pale skin lapping up the sewage hungrily. So I forgot about that part.
there's
Oh,
also like a
nasty.
insect thing.
There's some sort of creature down there as well. It appears to be eating the sewage.
If we look down the other tunnels, can we see anything?
Just a second. This is what you see down into the creature that you see lapping up the sewage water.
Even I don't know what that is.
That's not what I wanted.
Vincent, you decided to join us after all, huh?
Oh, you see, it was a cunning plan. I stole the jar. I have it in my backpack.
You want to hand that over, or
They
you want to
don't
hold
have the back. You don't have the jar, do you? There was
Sean
No, we
tossed
still-
it to him.
Tossed it to me.
I got it
No,
back.
Sean definitely
If you
tossed
were-
it to him.
If
That's-
you were paying attention, you'd have heard that I kept trying the puzzle a second time and got an 8.
But did Vincent say he handed it back?
He
No,
didn't
he
say
did
he
not.
didn't. He didn't say he didn't. So
Therefore, he
we're going to
didn't.
assume. You think I'd let him walk away
Quazga
with the
picked up a
jar?
rock and was like, "I'll
Yeah,
figure out
Yip
this
Yip was
puzzle."
sitting there talking and didn't even realize he left.
Right.
That's why
You
I said
weren't
it's a real
there.
Looney
You were
Tunes
down there
moment.
looking at that fucking waddle gobbler that you wish you had our help to fight.
We're not going to fight it. We'll just walk on by it.
Okay, try that. Yep. Sorry.
It's the same thing we
I
saw.
think
Give
it's up
me
to Rob.
rollies.
It's up
Give
to
me
Rob.
rollies. Vincent rolled me at 20, and Sean and Preston also rolled me 20s. Just a 20-sided die.
Nope.
I thought you said I have to roll a natural 20. Oh, no.
It's
This whole
cultural-
Sean retconning the story to what he wants is getting kind of out of hand, no?
I think you were down a hallway. Yeah,
I think
suck on
Vincent
that,
had the-
Vinny.
I think Vincent had the jar.
Vincent rolled a 7 there, Copernicus.
Yeah, he stole
Yip
the
Yip
jar.
rolled an 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
My
did Shrek
hair's
come out?
red. Like, what do you?
Right.
I will say, Sean, before Vincent did leave, Sean did say he tried to use the lock again to open the jar.
Yep.
So
Let's go back to the
I did
tapes.
hear that right
Yep.
before Vincent walked off.
And
Yeah, but
13
did
is
you
more
hear
than
Vincent
7.
say he gave the
Caradoc.
jar back at all? They were, what, 20 feet apart from each other?
What was that? Grown-ups were talking. Jordan, say it again.
I said, but did you hear Vincent say anything about giving the jar back at all?
I heard him say as much as he said about not giving it back. I rolled a 13, he rolled a 7. That's how math works.
I have all of the items from Quazga's inventory and mine,
Aw,
and I'm not going
it's-
to give any of them back to Quazga because Quazga
really-
didn't say he didn't hold on to them. You see
It's
how
really cute
how
when you
funny
play
that sounds?
pretend. It's really fun.
Rob, he didn't say he was holding on to them and wouldn't give me all of his items, so I think
Rob,
that they're
Jordan's
mine
being
now, right?
mean. We had a roll off. That's how you solve these things. I got a 13. How many did
It's a
Vincent get?
2v1 roll.
And we
To be
still
fair,
both
they both
outnumbered
beat
him.
Vincent
Yeah.
7.
I know you were born after Shrek came out, but that's how math still works. Both pre and post Shrek.
All right, well, Vincent, I guess Rob, what's your call? Do they
Okay,
still have-
here's the call. Sean, you tried to open it again. You think you got it. Vincent took it back to try to give it another shot, and then he went off with it.
I never
This
heard him say that though.
Well, that's what's going
What
to
did-
happen.
What the hell? Hold on. I'll play by that rule if Joe rolls more than an 8. Because maybe he solved it. We don't know what he rolled. Joe, I need you to roll me a 20. Or better
He
yet,
didn't say he was going to
investi-
try and solve it, though. He didn't
investigation.
want to solve it. He wanted to
No.
make sure you two were okay.
Rob just said he tried to solve it. You heard it here, folks.
He said you tried to solve it.
And then Vincent tried to solve it and walked away with it. I'm just trying to keep things fair and concise with the DM. Joe,
Vincent,
if you would, sir.
roll one more investigation show.
Or intimidation.
Investigation.
Boy.
Come on, you guys are really close, like 5 times.
Nope, can't figure it out.
Apparently, being inside this jar is the safest place you could be from this.
Destined.
Yep. See, and that's all I asked for. Rules are rules. Lag on
Vincent-
Dios.
Vincent
Beljar.
says, puts it in his pouch, and he walks back into the building.
Oh, I'll study it. Don't worry.
I mean, I have a very, very specific plan to get this jar situation handled, but not till after we explore and find the whole point of going on this mission first. I don't want to open up a can of worms that might lead to us all being fucked over before we complete our mission.
Cool. All right. Well, back up top. Yip Yip. What's the plan here, man? Vinny just kind of took the jar. What do you want to do? Fucker, I know. I didn't see it
You
either.
watched him walk away. You could follow
I just
him.
realized that I don't have the jar and you don't have the jar, and Paw done left. So Yeah, if we put our brains together,
No
unless you
object
think,
permanence.
oh, don't feel bad. The size of their jar. Yeah. We're not Vincent. Let's just face it. We're not going to judge a book by its cover like Uncle Vinny would do. Nothing's changed.
He's even worse.
I mean, yep, exactly. That's what I was going to say. I've grown a lot. I've learned to love. I got a grandma now and maybe a ghost dog. Think it makes it my cousin or my uncle. Yeah. Yep. All right. Secondary mission: save the bell jar from Vincent. All right. Unless there's another jar. Should we dig to see if there's more jars?
So as you
Okay.
guys head down this path to the south, Caradoc and
Boulder
Cephandrius,
Falls.
you start to, as the cavern kind of starts opening up a little bit, it starts to look like the walls are made of geodes. So it's got that geode look of all the shiny rocks everywhere as you head down further. And
This looks like a room that would keep Yip Yip busy for a while. Lots of shiny things in here.
Vincent, what are you doing?
I know
He's a
you will.
magpie. Dirty magpie.
I'm just trying to catch up with the other two, I think.
All right.
Come on, Yip.
This thing doesn't look like the other garbage eater, does it?
It
Did-
kind of
yeah.
does,
Oh,
but it's translucent.
okay. It's a ghost version of a Autoluke or whatever.
And as you
Or
kind of
it's
like
just
watch
been
it licking up
underground long enough.
when you see it licking up the ground and stuff, or licking up the
Ugh.
sewage, you notice what looks like to be some kind of shiny object inside of it. Kind of gives off a luminous glow.
Mm.
Oh, I did? Okay, I explain that to Caradoc and see if he wants to do anything there before we continue to down.
Quazga, Yip, we should knock on the door before we go in here. I don't want to see any goblin willies.
We'll deal with it when the others arrive.
Coming in, pervs.
Sounds good.
All right. The tunnel opens to a 20-foot high cylinder chamber. The cavern looks like the inside of a geode. The walls encrusted with crystals that sparkle and glow. A minecart track spirals around the cavern before plunging deeper into the mountain. Everybody give me a wisdom in that room. Give me a wisdom perception check.
Question for the DM: are Yip and I in the room now?
Not quite yet.
23.
Okay. All three of you kind of happen to just like look up, and you see movement as
Cloakers.
no
Bricks.
Grix, but they're covered in these green gems, kind of like what's on these walls. They're kind of covered in those things, like some kind of energy crystals have kind of like being so close to whatever ran these caves in the past. The energy in here, and they kind of come down off the ceiling to attack you guys. Roll for initiative.
3 Gricks and a 14. So scared.
Oh shit! You guys can see the 14. I didn't mean for that. Oh man, I got to take the 14 out of here. Oh no! Move from the combat tracker and just move this 14 out of the way here.
Goodbye.
All right. Did everybody roll for initiative?
Are we down there yet?
No.
Vincent made it down there a whole hell of a lot faster than we did.
Well, you guys
He's got a bad hip.
You guys are about a round behind Vincent, just say.
Okay.
All right. So, Cephandrius, you get to go first. If you're talking, I can't hear you.
I was muted. Do these things seem like humanoid, or do they seem like
They're Gricks. Hold on.
Monstrosities
Let me
They're
give you a
tentacle
refresher
things.
what they look like.
with beaks?
Okay, I'm gonna assume I probably can't communicate with them, but I'm just gonna say, hey, if you're friendly in any capacity, let us know right now. Do I hear any kind of response to that?
Yeah. And
All right,
snaps
that-
with its beak.
Okay, that's really ambiguous, and I'm sorry if that was a yes, but I'm gonna take it as a no. And I'm gonna
Please,
go ahead.
this is the orphanage, please.
We'll go ahead and do an Eldritch Blast. We'll go with the one right in front of Caradoc.
All right. That is a hit. Holy shit. Is that a gnat?
No,
No,
I get
okay.
+8.
Okay.
Fruit
I was
fly.
like, holy shit.
Oof. Garbage damage.
Don't you get 2?
Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. Whoops.
Wait, hold on. I don't. What level? I think you don't get 2 to like level. What level do you
It
get that?
scales with
Yeah.
total level. It's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 2. It says it on my sheet. Count 2.
Okay.
We got to roll to hit for the second one as well.
Oh, you got to roll. Yeah, you got to roll to hit the second.
Okay.
Sorry.
So the 11 was a 13 to hit. So if that doesn't hit, then it's just the 9.
You miss with the second one actually.
Okay, so it's just 9 then.
Means I gotta give it back 11 hit points. Damn it!
Well,
So
it's got
yeah,
at least 20 hit points.
your Eldritch Blast streaks out from your fingers the first one and hits the Grick and kind of knocks it back a little bit, and it kind of snaps at you with its beak angrily.
Rude.
Well, I mean, you did hit it with an Eldritch Blast, and it like slides around Caradoc and comes at you.
Bring it on, bitch.
And you see it whip out with one of its tentacles.
If it's attacking Cephandrius, I'll use my reaction to impose disadvantage.
Okay. Does a
Neither
16 hit you?
Nope.
All right, so it sweeps out with the tentacle, and then for its first attack, and then it tries to bite you with its beak, and also misses. So it snaps at you, whips at you with the tentacle, as you dodge out of the way. It tries to take a beak attack at you, and you kind of just deflect it with your speed and agility. All
Got
right. Vincent, it is your turn.
Oh boy. I think I'm getting pretty confident with my magical abilities. And these things are Grix. I was a great wizard in the past. I will charge up my lightning fist and I'll run forward. And I'll punch it.
God. Is this the episode where Vincent dies?
So yeah,
Again?
you see lightning come across his fist, and he just punches this Grick right in the face or mouth hole, and connects. And
Zap it.
You see like static electricity go around this whole thing's body, and yeah, does 12 points of damage. And
Since
the
it
Grick
cannot
now
have an
angrily
opportunity
turns
attack,
his attention towards you. Huh?
I'll take a step back.
Okay.
Since I can't have an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. All right. Is that your turn then?
That'll be my turn.
All right. Grick. Number Grick.
True.
This one, what's it gonna do here?
Is best.
It comes at Caradoc really fast and does the same thing. It whips out a tentacle. Does a 22 hit you?
Of course it does.
Oh. And tentacle whips you across the face, giving you 10 points of damage. And then it tries to bite at you, but as you kind of recoil from the slap across the face, it misses with the beak attack and just kind of like bites at where your shoulder would have been. Yip Yip's upstairs. All right, Caradoc, it is now your turn.
I'll attack the injured one to my right. I have the mace equipped because it's dark. So 15 dead.
That is a hit.
I assume it's not undead.
No.
So just 9 damage for the first one.
All right. So yeah, you slam this when you kind of hit it with this mace, you kind of see the light hit off one of these glowing rocks that goes flying off the body and snaps across the ground and kind of like rolls, and just as the green energy just kind of fades away.
Is it still up?
It is down.
He's down. All right. Next attack on the one in front of me then.
All right.
22 to hit.
All right, that's a hit.
4 or 5 damage.
All right. So yeah, you kind of spin around with the mace and catch this one in the side of its head against one of its tentacles. You see some greenish blood erupt from one of the tentacles. And this thing just kind of spins back and looks at you and kind of just like spits with anger. Then this other Grick rushes forward. Comes at you, tentacles writhing, and 16 misses, and it goes in for the bite. 19 does not hit you, I take it either, right?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, it misses with the bite. So we are back up to the top, and Quazga, you just drop down into the hole. You can hear fighting and combat up ahead.
Yeah, I walk in the door and I just say, guys, I think those goblins were all, I don't know, playing with their willies. It's kind of gross.
Yeah, you see these two glowing Gricks.
Ooh.
Want to have some fun, Quazga?
Yeah, it won't turn out a good time. I make my way past Vincent and Caradoc and
By the way, just here's the picture of what these look like. Actually, technically, what they would look like.
Oh
no,
They're cooler.
they're like
Yeah.
graboids.
They definitely look cooler. Okay, yeah.
So I straddle up, put both my thighs around Caradoc's shoulders, and say, "All right, onward, steed." Nope, I kind of just mosey on in here, right about here, and I attack that one.
Hold on a second. 5. How many feet could you move?
I don't fucking know where I was. That's the problem. You're like,
Where'd you
well,
drop down in the hole?
You're about 3 clicks behind Vincent. Herp a derp a derp.
You can get about right there.
Where? Come again. Okay, that's good enough. So that's where I landed when the
No,
incident
that is
started?
where you could get to in your time, in your movement.
For an old guy, Vinny, you move real fast. Yeah, I guess do I have a clear shot with a bow and arrow to this one?
I'll allow it.
Just about fucking time. Yeah. Short bow.
That is a hit.
Sweet. What the fuck? Hold on. I don't want to. Why is D&D Beyond wanting to record my video?
What?
I don't know. I thought I wanted to turn on like the dice rolling.
No, you don't want to turn that on. Leave that
I
off.
don't know what I rolled, Rob. Okay, 23. Yeah, that thing just soars like an angel and goes right into this thing's abacus.
Yep.
That's a monster body part now.
Yep. For 8.
Which one did you? Oh, you hit this one, right?
Is 8 the amount that was showing on the abacus?
Exactly.
He hit it so hard that we just watched these little nodules just kind of move to the left.
A skosh. Can I sneak attack?
Abacus could abacus.
You could.
Ooh.
Give it a
It
sneak attack
has.
damage.
Ka-chow, motherfucker!
All right, yeah, you kind of hit with arrows. You kind of like this arrow jets through, hits a few of those little nodules on the green nodules that just kind of go sliding across the ground. And as they explode on the ground and they start leaking out this greenish stuff,
Viscous.
you hear like murmuring voices from a faraway place that you can't
Cephandrius such a little bastard.
quite make out in a language you just can't quite comprehend.
Vincent still suffers from the prejudices of the past.
You also get another attack, I believe.
Yeah, I do, because why wouldn't I? Short bow?
I mean, no.
What?
He's a rogue.
He doesn't get 2 attacks?
No, for short bow.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking he gets 2 attacks because he's. I guess
He
that's.
he can offhand a dagger with a bonus action. But
Oh yeah, you
that's
can do
only if
that.
he attacked
You
with
could
the
throw it.
dagger.
You could throw a dagger.
Thanks, Dad. Bonus attack!
As a hit.
Dagger!
You hit right in the spot where you knocked off one of those glowing crystals.
Ew, that sounds like it hurt more. Can I get a second sneak attack?
No.
Oh, okay.
Cephandrius, it is yours.
So is that one that Quazga just hit dead, or is it still alive?
No, it's still alive.
Okay. We're gonna Eldritch Blast that one.
Okay.
A 14.
That is a hit.
And the other one with 1.
Oh, that is a hit. That is a nat 20 though, right? Yes.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if anything happens with Eldritch Blast on a nat 20 or not. But
Yes,
the
it
first
does.
one, okay, the first damage roll was an 8 for the first one.
All right, that one. The energy explodes into the crystals, and they just kind of all shatter across its body. Like it starts at 1 and just kind of goes down the body as they shatter, and you keep hearing the murmuring voices louder and still more incoherent, unless anybody speaks deep speech.
Ooh, I think that I do actually speak deep speech.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. So for crit, do I just do it twice?
You
Add
know,
my
I
ward
will.
and damage.
I can count the damage here.
Okay.
I can just go boom, and it's there.
All right.
You need to add another D10 damage, I believe, right? Because only award 1 D10.
No, I rolled 2. What?
He
rolled
rolled
2.
2 different attacks.
Yeah, the first one was a normal hit, 8 damage. The second one should be 2d10 plus 5 because it was crit.
Oh, is that how it works?
I thought it just rolled. It just rolled double damage.
Hold on. What does it do here? I found that I could have done this. This isn't this. I'm not counting this, but let's see what it does. Okay, so it is 2d10
that's
plus
great.
5.
Yeah.
So, oh damn it! I should have clicked it over there. My bad. All that for 2.
Welcome to my world, pal.
I counted double damage, so you got more anyway. So.
Oh, how come I didn't get double damage?
Because you didn't do a crit hit.
So I still speak deep speech. So what'd that little bastard say?
You just hear. You hear.
Drink more Ovaltine.
You keep hearing the word. Illance.
How many syllables is that? Illance.
Who knows?
That'll be my turn, though.
Let me find that word I'm looking for. Hold on a second. That may not be where it was at. Might actually been in the room you guys were in. Illance. All right. Okay, Cephandrius. Oh, you just did. Cephandrius just went. Grick number 3. Does its thing to Caradoc. Whips out.
Grick number 3
tentacle.
is dead.
Not Grick number. Huh? Grick number 3 is alive. Grick 2 and wait,
dead.
hold on. Oh, never mind. Vincent, it's your turn.
Okay. I went a little bit too cozy for a fireball, so I'll run up and I'll do another sick punch right in the beak. Yeah, getting the hang of this kind of thing.
Balls on this guy.
Hits.
I mean, it's working. Damn. All the way to the floor, they're sagging.
Not that great, but And I'm back up.
All right. Yeah. It makes a squeaky sound, squeaky toy noise when you punch it. Bing bong. All right. The Grick is now tries to attack Caradoc. It misses with the tentacle because I already rolled that, and then it tries to bite at you, and you're able to hold it back with the mace as a snapping jaws or snapping beak at it. Yip Yip, it's your turn. Well, how far is your movement? Is it 35? Oh. All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can get that far. You take a step back, you might be able to see it. I'll give it to you there. Alrighty. That is a hit. You kind of hit the air. You just kind of barely hit. Oh, it's dead. Yeah. Why would you waste your dreadful strike when it's already dead?
Let him.
It's it's dead.
You hit it so hard it came back to life.
Yeah.
Well struck, Yip Yip. You hit it right in the thesaurus.
Aha. And I just whispered,
I'll
"Dick."
look around. No, not near.
All right. So you guys find yourself in this room with the mine carts. That's kind of they're a mine cart track, and you see another tunnel off to the side here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. But guess it'll work. And the mine tunnels keep going further down.
There's no more at the south end of this geode area.
Nope.
Any other
So it's just
signs
more of those
of creatures or gricks or anything like that around? Those ones almost ambushed us. I want to make sure we're not walking into anything else.
Give
Fucking
me
magpie.
I mean, you could. They're not just in the ceiling. They're like all.
No, make him roll something.
No, I'm gonna make him roll something if
Oh,
he wants
good.
to roll a. All right, give me a strength roll. And what are you hitting it with? First off, you need something hard to hit it with.
Just use your head. It's probably good enough.
If only you had the jar around, it'd be the perfect thing to hit it with.
Yeah, you hit it with the shovel and you break off one of these little. Yeah, sure, that works. You break off of one of these little geodes, one of the smaller ones. So.
By the way, for anybody interested, I saw that the Jade Frog statue mystery is solved at the end of episode 3, right around the 2-hour and 20-minute mark, and it is definitely Quazga just stealing it from Yip Yip functionally.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just tossed it to him, and then he walked
I
away.
thought you gave it to me. I legitimately did.
You tried to give it to fucking Mike Wazowski. He didn't want it, so finders keepers, man. Wazowski tossed it down. It's not fair. Vinny's a
I thought
racist.
you tossed it at me and I had to figure it out, and I couldn't figure it out right this second, so I took it with us so we could figure it out later.
Stab with my own sword, Vinny. How could you?
So, hey,
All right,
if you guys
boys.
get to this, little mine cart tunnel, if you climb up, you can tell that there's this path kind of goes up and over, higher up from probably over that pit, or like it looks like a cave that would probably go over that monster pit up there, and this one kind of continues going down.
Down it is.
You don't want to fight the trash monster? All right.
You guys couldn't handle the trash monster on your own?
Haven't tried to yet.
We didn't try. You wanted to be involved.
Oh, if you thought I wanted to be involved, you wouldn't have left us.
You left us just as
6
much as
seconds
we
ahead
left
of you.
Now, it's not 6 seconds, it's like 4 years, because it took me 9 to get there. Caradoc, can I ride you?
3 levels of wooden scaffolding line this 30-foot tall cliff on the dark stone. On the bottommost.
Yeah, so far there's 3 Viggo Mortensens and 2
sure we
zombies
can
with
see.
beards.
On the bottommost scaffolding are 6 figures digging at rock face. Along the length of the cliff is an elevated set of rickety mine tracks.
Okay. I walk over to Vinny and I say, "Hey, let me see that jar real quick."
Or we're gonna toss it down the mine shaft.
You're gonna have to watch and find out. Just give me the jar, Vinny.
So you see what looks to be this, and these things you fought before. I'll give you a refresher of what they look like.
Or to Wergar.
They like gold.
They
below us.
these things. This one here looks up at you as you enter the room and raises a hand.
Oh, does it wishes to speak?
I raise one back and wave at him.
What brings you into these tunnels?
We found a jar! I yell down.
A jar.
Any of you good at puzzles?
I'm good at looking at this wall and digging.
That wasn't the answer I needed.
Wait, didn't the goblins want us to get these things out of here?
Yeah, but we're kind of free agents. Maybe these guys are paying more. What are the goblins paying us? Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's how they did things 500 years ago when I couldn't even walk the streets freely.
What are you digging for?
We are digging the where are they digging here? Hold on. We are digging for ore. We've been here a long time.
How big? Yeah. How many oars you need? How big's your boat?
And it just stares at you. Says, "We will not harm you as long as you try to harm us."
Rob, you were censored. What'd you just say?
I said, "We will not harm you as long
as you don't
but all I ask is what brings you down here.
Clear my
Usually we
throat.
only see the one with the green gem in his head."
We're looking for that guy. Where'd he go?
They point down the stone path, and as you look across the stone path, you see looks to be a little building with a door
A jar.
that's sitting in the magma.
Are there any? So, are there any things we should be concerned about in these waters? Magma, whatever it is. Never seen blue magma, but things are different down here, I guess.
We've never seen anything come out of. But I would not go over to this room. And he points. Why is it not letting me? What's in there is terrifying.
Can you
What's
elaborate?
in there?
Yeah. Yep.
You hear something kind of sounds like a giant drill moving around in there.
Hey, dentists.
No, I went to the dentist today.
My worst fear.
Big Daddy.
And you kind of,
Okay,
if you
well.
look down the path, you kind of see this
Oh,
this
again.
giant drill thing, and it's covered in like some eldritch energy that kind of keeps going over the drill.
Crazy looking. Nope.
I asked this guy here, are geodes worth anything to you guys?
We are just here for the ore,
Fair enough.
doing
All right.
what we were told to do eons ago.
Who told you to start doing this eons ago?
Jodak.
Strange creatures with tentacles.
Like 4 tentacles coming from their mouths?
More like from their chin.
Sure. Okay. How many were there?
More than you could ever count.
I can count to 5. Was there more than 5?
There were hundreds at one time.
Well, I kind of give him a little soft pat on the shoulder. There's 3 less than there were back then.
I don't think you know what we're talking about.
Probably not. Any idea how to open a puzzle on the side of a jar?
I think you already asked it this.
I asked, nope. I asked this one that question. I'm talking to this one. No, this one's Terry.
Does the name Jordak mean anything to any of you?
One of them looks up and says, "That is a name that I have not."
Rob, your mic keeps going muted.
Is it muting for everybody else too?
Yeah.
I think it's because you're talking.
Oh, I'm talking too low.
Voice.
It's fun though. I think you're saying like really naughty things that are being censored.
Yeah, you're getting zucked.
I haven't heard that name since I performed at Chili Rainbow.
I haven't heard that name in ages. He disappeared. He
Is he
was
one of
taken
you?
away by the mind flares, I believe they were called.
Ew. So, like Preston wanted to.
Was there any specific ores you were looking for? Is there ores known in this area?
We have no other purpose but the ore.
Have you found any?
Ooh, it has been a long time since we found ore. And as you watch, the other ones seem to be smashing, like, looks like they're not even holding real, like, everything just kind of looks spirity, and it just looks like they're not even hitting a wall. You hear no sound. It's just like their souls are trapped here to continue to beat this wall.
Yeah.
Probably deal with the guy with the thing in his head.
Have you heard of a union?
I was going to say, are we the union reps? Yep. Strong. Seen it. I
Hey,
think everyone's going to like it.
Is there any safety railings right next to this giant magma pool, or do I gotta call
No.
somebody?
You do what?
It was dumb. Is there any safety
You
railings?
made an
by the
OSHA
magma
joke.
pool?
There are
Yeah,
no
is this
safety
walkway
railings. It's just a 5-foot path over magma.
Yeah, come on. Reach down. Give him a tug. Let's go.
I feel
Oh,
like
last
the
question
insurance
real quick,
premiums
Terry.
are through the roof.
Yeah. Terry, anybody driving that giant drill over there that looks like it's got, like green fire on it?
It says demons drive it. Or
Great.
it's some kind of energy from here. It's probably the same thing that traps us here. Not demon. It's not demons. It's not demons. It's fiendish, not demons.
Devils.
Yes. All right, let's take a vote. Who wants to fight the drill? Who wants to fight the whatever's in the pyramid?
I wouldn't know how to fight a drill.
I think we should take a look at
Yep. You son of a bitch.
I'm no longer of the position that Quazga stole the jade frog statue from Yip Yip. Yip Yip clearly has the same view that Quazga does about what stealing is, so it's Quazga's. Fair enough.
Hey, you guys have any use for a jade frog statue with emeralds in the eyes?
No, it's his.
It has-
By
doesn't
your
have any
logic,
mine.
it's his, Yip Yip.
Yeah, by your logic, dum dum.
The thick heat of the churning lava below washes over the stone bridge. At the far end is an obsidian pyramid. It faces its faces bear relief carvings of ancient dwarves feasting, celebrating, and tending to their injured. Its vertices are carved with intricate geometric patterns inlaid with silver. A recessed double door stands before the pyramid. The door faces are adorned with runes and circular channels glowing faintly with green energy.
We tried just opening it.
I'm gonna try to dispel it.
I mean, you could. Can you read Dwarvish?
I can.
If you can read Dwarvish, you'd be under.
It's in your languages. It's at the bottom left of your character sheet.
I mean, I'm in the front. I can read Orvish.
Okay, if everybody that can speak Dwarvish can make a Arcana check with advantage.
No problem. They added super advantage? What?
Super advantage?
They added super advantage and super disadvantage.
Where the hell do you see that?
If I right click on my
Oh,
the only super advantage I know of is if you have elven super elvish accuracy bow stuff.
gotcha.
Super disadvantage? No idea. Got an 18.
Caradoc, Vincent, you guys can read the Dwarvish runes and you kind of read over it, and it sounds like the lock can be opened with something that uses psychic energy. but it's immune to all other types of energy.
Hmm.
So does anybody have any spells that do psychic damage?
Oh, I think I do.
You do
Not.
I mean, can I cast message into it? Just like whisper into the door?
Is it an attack spell?
It's not an attack spell. It's a
You have to. There's a. You see a lock, and it's the
telepathy or
lock that you gotta be
telekinesis.
able. There's a lock that you have to open. You
Yeah,
have
I
to
can't
break
whisper into it.
No.
Yes, I do have a spell that deals psychic damage.
Vicious mockery, the door.
Phantasmal force, but I don't know if the door can be targeted by phantasmal force because it
What-
causes them to view things that aren't there and take damage from those. And I'm not sure that a door can view things that aren't there and take psychic damage. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, can I just cast knock?
You can just use knock.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up and do that.
You knock on the door, and the door just opens.
I'm the puzzle man.
You look inside. There's a 15 diameter circular stone platform. And basically, when you walk in there, you see that there's a hole. But as soon as you kind of walk in, you hear a sound from below, and you happen to see this circular stone, kind of come up to your level and stop. And you can hear like a ticking sound, like it's counting down for so long.
Are we taking the elevator?
Damn.
Yep.
All right, you step onto the thing, and you hear the clicking stop, and the platform starts to slowly descend down.
Alexa, start a 5-minute timer. 5 minutes, starting now.
A 5-minute elevator ride. Oh my god.
Oh, we've entered the loading screen.
The loading screen of doom.
All right, guys. If there's
Gotta
a
delete the
spooky man
previous
with a
load.
gem in
Memory.
his brain, well, let me take the lead. I'll take damage.
Can you guys see everything?
Not yet.
No.
Son of a bitch. I hate
Is it
that.
because we don't have characters on the?
Oh,
cheat list?
maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if that does something.
Hey, look at that.
I can see
Yes.
The Chosen.
the chosen.
Wait, you guys can see the names of things?
Nope.
I
Nope.
can now.
Just this guy.
Yep, just the chosen.
Ruxithid, the Chosen.
Also, there's light effects. I love light effects.
I don't like the light effects because they slow everything down.
Oh. Get off my lawn!
It is the chosen.
Are you the Chosen?
I am not the chosen.
The doors of the lift open to reveal a massive sanctum built of obsidian stone. 2 waterfalls of lava cascade down either side of the sanctum entrance, casting eerie light on the vaulted ceiling. At the opposite end of the sanctum looms a towering statue of a dwarven woman. Cracks race along the arms, and half her face is smashed, but the faint image of a kindly smile remains.
Oh shit.
This is a boss arena.
Yeah.
I played video games.
Up on this mezzanine, you see a goblin. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Can you guys see?
The
Yeah.
chosen?
Okay.
Ruxton.
In front of the chosen?
Looks like they can fly.
He steps to the end of the mezzanine. The goblinoid figure is taller and broader than the other goblins you've encountered, and a gnarled crystal has split his skull open to reveal the brains.
It's an uber
His
goblin.
eyes, he turns, eyes and veins glowing and outwardly green, and beckons to you.
Well,
Mm.
Vincent, I think you should go see what he wants. Are you a god? Does he have an elongated face?
I'll step forward a little bit, I guess. Boop, 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 boop.
Good evening. You
Like,
have
this guy
entered
sound like the
Ruxted.
Wishmaster.
You have entered Ruxted's the Chosen's chamber. The mighty gods have told me of your coming.
Quick question. Is your first name Teddy? Teddy Ruxted? Yeah, I don't know.
You see
Yeah.
his eyes roll back into his head,
Ruxitted.
and it's almost like he's trying to communicate with something else. He's like, they told me of your coming,
Gross.
and they told me that you would become great assets to the mighty gods. Will you join us?
Who's they? Who's us?
The mighty gods.
How many?
And it rolls his eyes back. The three of them use me as a vessel to speak and
Have you looked
do what they need done.
Have you looked in a mirror lately?
I have no use for mirrors.
Clearly.
What do they need done that involves kidnapping the town members of Phandelever?
And its eyes roll back in his head and comes back. They are to be given freely to the mighty gods for their own purposes.
Yep. And I roll my eyes in the back of my head and I say, hold on a second. Yep. We were told to come and dispatch of you.
Its eyes roll back in its head one last time and it says, you have angered the mighty gods. It is time to either join me or die.
If we join you, will you tell us who's driving the drill upstairs?
You suddenly hear the statue in front of you.
I saw it. I had to ask.
Oh, gee.
The dwarven woman statue comes to life and steps off its pedestal. One last chance.
Dang.
Join the mighty gods.
Join you to do what?
Become one with them. Become one with us. Help us bring the obsidian stone and open up the pathway to their world.
What do I have to do to join you? To join you up there up there?
They're like an employment contract? Because it seems like labor is not really represented very well up there.
Yeah, those guys upstairs aren't getting lunch breaks.
Also,
If we get treated better, maybe. Is that how we're treated if we
I mean,
join?
if my insurance is like less than 100 gold per week, I can't imagine it's much better than that.
It's got to be more than that, because I just give that shit away back home at the Manor of Second Chances. I'm just throwing gold out. Ellie. Yep.
His eyes roll back. He says, they want you to go collect the obsidian stones. You can leave now and go do that and bring them back to me,
We at
so
least
that I may open the realm.
Where are the stones at? We don't know.
Yeah, how many are there? Hold on. I picture that the voice said, "Oh,
Let me roll back real quick.
oh."
The eyes roll back into its head.
Cool, help me, cool.
The first one can be found at Gibbet's Crossing.
And how many stones are there?
3.
And you know where they all are? Just tell us where we are. We can bring them all at once.
He's like, there's another at the crypt of Talhund, and also one at the Tall Hunderth. That's 2 different places.
Can you spell that?
Tall Hund and Tall Hunderth?
The crypt of Talhund
Earth.
and Tall Hundredth. There's a map in the room over there, and he points.
Should I go get the map?
I imagine.
Yes, go get the map.
And you're not going to trick me?
You are helping.
There's not
I
another
imagine this guy's
weird ass statue?
I'm sorry, what'd you
Google.
say, Joe?
Oh, I just imagine that this guy's gods, his 3 gods are Google, Yahoo, and Bing. 1 second, I have to search.
Joe gets 2 points of inspiration for that joke. Yep, that's pretty solid. Nope, he still has the fucking jar. Hold on. He still has the jar.
Sean, you walk in
Open
there,
it.
and on the desk, you see this laying there.
3 more blackstone pieces. Star Metal Hills. Talhunbrith. Underground dwarf temple. There's a river. Crypt of Thalaland. Gibbet Crossing.
Everybody roll me
Now.
a perception check. To the room over here, everybody but Caradoc, you hear coughing and pained moans.
Oh. I was like,
Which
way were you
to the room over where? Sorry, to the left.
To the left.
Caradoc. Wait, there's 2 Cephandriuses.
You had to go twice.
There are 2 Cephandriuses.
And a raven.
Caradoc. There's moans over in the room to the
Ghost.
left here.
Rob, do I see anything else in this room of value?
Let me back up here. You also find a rough sketch of an obelisk made of dark stones. 4 of the broken chunks in the drawing are crossed out, while the 3 are circled. And give me an intelligence check.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Zero.
What? Only Sean, because he was the only one in there.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. So I think this
Yep.
should mean I saw whatever I wanted to see. Right? Like, this is a bonus. Like, what's the opposite of a nat 20? A handful of shit.
What
I
did
look at the sketch and I just go, "Darr."
what do you think you see, Sean?
What do I see? I'm pretty sure if I just, yeah. Under the stack of papers, there's a box and it's got gold inlay of gold leaf, and I open it and it's this cloak.
No, it's a sketch.
Oh.
There's a
Oh,
sketch. What's the sketch show in your mind?
It's a map of where to find. What is a sketch show?
No, not the picture. This is a sketch of what I just described, but you don't know what. What do you think the sketch means?
It just looks
The
like it's a
dumbest answers
checklist.
only.
Oh, the dumbest answers only. I am pretty sure this is a schematic of how the drill works upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, you're looking at this and you're like, yeah. If you hit this button right here, I'm pretty sure it turns the drill off.
Yeah. Can I walk back out in the room? Guys, I think I figured it out. I know how to shut the drill off. I just wave the sketch around in the air. Are there 2 Cephandriuses?
Yes.
Why are there 2 Cephandriuses?
But he
I
gets to go
told you
twice.
that earlier.
Rules are rules. You found a 1-up.
Can we keep him?
Yeah, I
No.
think we
Take
can.
him, take him
Oh,
home of second
Where's everybody
chances.
else at?
like a
Where
fart in
did
the wind.
Caradoc? Where's Vincent? Okay, no, hold on. Vincent is hiding underneath the number.
Jesus,
Okay.
Rob is having a true fucking Dorothy moment from Wizard of Oz. And you were there, and you were there.
All right. Well,
Speaking of, why are you chewing on the goddamn mic?
it's
Tasty
not
Mike.
after midnight. He's good.
No. It's not.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Well, are we getting these 3 black orb things, or are we doing what else we came here to do, people?
I think we should take a look at that.
Mhm.
That
What's
No.
on? What's the others? What's over here on the other side of the room? Ruxithid?
Those are the people that were too sick to go on.
Can we
What are
see
they?
them?
What are they ill with?
Who cares?
I mean, I asked a question.
We just asked, so obviously we
Yeah.
care.
We do.
No need
Yeah.
to be a dick,
It's good to know.
Ruxted.
Yeah, if this thing is like contagious, I don't want to catch it.
They're unimportant.
I'm a healer. I can heal them.
Yeah, should we? I got a health potion. Should I give him a health potion there,
Wait a
Rexman?
second. If you can heal them, we can send them on to be delivered to them, to the mighty
wait.
gods.
I just remembered I dropped all those health potions in the magma upstairs, and I slapped myself in the forehead.
Your townspeople are gone.
Oh my god, it's Yip Yip's dad.
Yeah, back up slowly. Don't say anything, Caradoc. Don't say a god. I mean, I put my hand over his mouth and pull out a dagger. I swear to God, if you say one thing when we get out there, you didn't see anything, and I wad up the sketch of the drill and I start shoving it in his mouth.
It's a very young Kenku who was probably a baby at the time that
Yip Yip's son.
the baby at the time Yip Yip was 8. So it's not super young, but
Just
I
8
can't
years
remember how
younger
old
than Yip Yip.
Yip Yip is. Like, how old are you, Yip Yip?
98, I think.
No, I think we made you younger. Remember?
Yeah, I think you're like I'm like 28 or 34 or something. So you were right around that age too.
I don't remember. I think you changed. I think we changed it because you were okay. So okay. So it's not too young. It's probably about a 19
19.
Kenku.
We don't
Don't
know.
worry about it. Don't worry
We
about it.
saw a thing.
Yep, sick tuberculosis. Don't worry about it. Hey, Tommy Ruxpin, real quick question. If we go on your little fetch quest, are you gonna give us some like better armor, some better gear?
The mighty gods will give you the best blessing ever.
I don't need blessings,
will make
pal.
you
I need
their
like a
servants.
bigger dagger that has like poison.
I'd like to talk to the prisoners while Quazga's doing a great job distracting.
Yep. So let me ask you a question. And I walk over and I dig through Vincent's bag and I pull this out and I whisper, "You
Alright.
stole this.
We're gonna
Do
let
you know how to
pretend like
open this
you're
jar?"
You're all right, Caradoc. What are you doing?
I'll heal the one who looks just, I don't know, the closest one.
They all look awful.
Yeah.
I'll heal the man. Do my this guy, purple guy.
Is
Wear
this guy
gloves.
hidden? Okay, no. You see 4 people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why the other ones are so tiny. The
I'll
kid
give him.
who's huge.
I'll give him some, a couple land hit points. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
One for
He's
now.
like, oh, thank you, child.
I'll say, just keep your voice down. I don't want them to hear.
There was 11 more of us at one time, but they were taken away. This man has starved us, this goblin.
Got some apples.
Obviously, super evil, right?
He seems to be talking to somebody all the time. He rarely leaves this chamber anymore. I expected to starve to death here. You don't happen to have any rations, do you?
We can get you some in a moment. We have to deal with this man. Did you hear anything about his plans?
The
Anything that will help
Kenku puts its arm on you and says,
What?
I will do anything for you, masters. I have brought you 4 of the obsidian pieces. Tell me what you need more of.
Oh my god, a real Kenku. This one's true Kenku.
And it says,
Do you know how many pieces there are in total? He said there's 3 more. So is there 7 total?
I will bring you the other 3 I have brought. And the Kenku kind of shakes his head, and it says, my statue will guard you and kill you if you try to leave this room.
Did he say what would happen if he gets all 7?
I will open the portal then. Uh-oh.
Mm,
It says I have disconnected.
don't lie to yourself, Rob. You're fine.
The disconnected from above VTT. It just popped up and it hasn't said that before. Usually I just disconnect and
Open the portal, I zoom to his gods or whatever he's talking to.
I'm sorry, what, Caradoc?
I said open the portal to his gods or whoever I assume he's talking to.
And one of the other people, this guy speaks up. Yes, he told us that we were going to be given to the gods. And the way he said it, the Kenku says, you will feed them nourishment. But
Are you from the town of Phandelever? All of you?
the Kenku kind of shakes his head no. And he says,
Bring all the Kenku with us that survived. Kill the little one.
Well, we'll get you back to where you all belong.
Lost family.
Oh my
I'll
god,
take you
it
in here,
is
but
his
you're in the other
relative.
room.
They are cousins.
We'll get you back here, but you'll probably be safer here if we need to fight this man. We'll be back momentarily.
I'm a pilot. I'll fight, says the Kenku.
You're a child chained to the wall.
He's 19. He's not necessarily a child.
Trust me, you'll be safer here.
Weekend. And the Kenku makes a sound like one of the people that's been sick in here. It coughs and goes, tired, sore, dying.
Oh, I mean, I'll give everyone else at least 1 hit point to stop
All
them
right.
from like bleeding out or something if they are.
Yeah,
but-
they're not. They're just very ill. So yeah, giving them some of their energy back so that they can actually kind of move around now. Most of them have been laying here in their own sick and other things. The Kenku actually does look like the strongest one, but it's almost like he's been here the least amount of time. But you also notice that one of his arms is kind of bent at an odd angle and has been poorly bandaged.
Yeah, I'll fix him. Just give me a second. No matter what you hear, I'm still on your side. And I'll walk out and say, these are some good offerings.
They're not that good offerings. They've been here because they could make the journey.
Well, I'm sure the gods will be pleased regardless. Says Preston? Or
So, do we have a deal? Do you
Hold
want
on.
to become one with the mighty gods?
Do you know any puzzles to open jars? You ever heard of a guy named
He's like,
Jorg Bergensen?
that jar was in my room. Have you been sneaking around? Of course you
No.
have. I remembered seeing
One of the
you.
goblins had it.
No. One of the goblins upstairs had it. Then he wanted us to kill a bunch of stuff upstairs. He's a
So
real
he says,
asshole.
hand me the jar.
No, it's mine. This is one of the prizes.
No,
If you go
no.
do your...
If you, I might be able to open it.
How do I know you're not going to take it? Give me something of
take it.
yours in return. What's something you
shit.
really...
So he looks at the jar. He says, if you turn that jar, if you turn one of the cranks to the left 3 to 3 and the other one 5, and then spin them back to the middle at the same time, the jar lid will open.
And what happens when the jar opens?
I don't know. I never opened it.
No time like
For
the
good
present.
reason, I assume.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Hey, I'm in a dancing mood. Vinny, give me the jar, baby. And I take the jar and I sit there and...
Nope.
I said, Vinny, give me the jar. Vinny, I need you to audibly say you gave me the jar.
Or you don't give it.
Are you going to open it or am I going to open it? Think about all your prejudices.
Should we open it here?
Yeah.
We should open it outside.
I walk over and I kind of murmur, maybe this thing can help us kill this fucking unicorn bastard up here.
Does this guy look undead?
Ruxted?
Yeah, he looks
no,
like
he does not. He's not undead.
He kind of looks like a little bit.
Yeah, he's just...
You're
No, he's definitely exhibiting aberrations like glowing eyes,
precious boils,
real weird veins across his brain and head. I mean, this you can actually see his brain. The gem is embedded into his skull.
Yeah, his name's Ruxted the Illithid. I'm aware. Yeah.
Yeah, we all know who Ruxted the Illithid is. So yeah, in this huddle, I say, guys, why not open this thing? Like, this guy could probably kill us all. So.
I love those. Like, there's.
Maybe we could.
I'm gonna open this fucking jar
I'm
right
gonna
now.
open the jar. I just want to know, like, who's got an idea why I shouldn't open the jar?
If we're huddling.
Yep. I stand up and just kind of give the 1 second motion.
We're not talking about the jar right now. Are we killing this guy now, or are we?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Hold on. Shh. Yip.
Hold on, everyone.
I can hear you plotting against me.
No, you can't. I casted roguish inspiration.
I can read your minds.
Okay, can we go upstairs real quick?
As you say that, you watch the cylinder or the elevator start to go up automatically.
So I look over at Caradoc and I narrow my brow and I say, all right, so it looks like we're about to dance. Do you want one more dance partner? Should we roll the dice, pal?
No.
Okay. That's one vote for no. Yip. You go last. Cephandrius. We're going in order of how we're standing.
We're not
And
going to open the jar right
You're
now.
going last. Vincent.
I don't think it's smart to open it right now. Why would we?
Yeah, it seems to me like you're still against all orcs. Son of a
Sounds like
bitch.
3 for
Okay.
no. It's
Starting to
fast.
drift that way.
Yep. I vote yes. Ruxford,
He
what's
just
your
does-
statue's what's your statue's name over here?
All right. I say we fight. What do you say, Caradoc?
You say the word, and I'm gonna smite this dude right now.
I write down
if
the
he can
instructions.
actually like read my mind, he knows I'm about to attack him. But I'm gonna turn
Yeah, way
around
to
and say,
go,
"We
Doug.
have a deal," and I'll start approaching him as if to shake his hand.
I write down the directions he gave me to open the thing, and I stuck it in my pocket, and I whisper to the jar, I'm going to get you out of there. Please don't kill me.
And if we're still huddling, we should all just focus green guy at the same time and just get him immediately. Yeah,
Well, I vote no. I vote we go for
You suddenly
something
see this
dumb.
thing shoot up into the sky about 30 feet and hover.
What
How am
thing?
I supposed to shake your hand if you're up there?
You have been plotting against me.
You've been plotting against us
And
the whole
now-
time.
You get to die.
We don't believe you're actually trying to serve the gods. So yeah, we need to smite you to serve the gods.
True.
True.
I've smitten enough kittens in my time to know that you are not a kitten.
All right. Everybody roll initiative. Did everybody roll initiative? Nobody rolled.
Yeah, we all got 20s.
If we focus our powers together like a gigantic spirit bomb,
Spirit bomb doesn't hurt people who are pure of heart, and Rux is obviously pure of heart. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think it'll do anything. Ah, I don't get to take 2 turns. That's no fair.
No.
now we took a vote. We all voted no.
All right, Quazga, this thing just shot up into the air as Caradoc went towards you, or went towards it. It is your turn first.
I loop my hands together and put one of Caradoc's feet in it, and I launch him into the air. Okay, so I take out this, and I move that, and I open this. And I
If
open
there
that.
ever were to be a time to pass on Central, it would be now.
To do what now? Pass a sigil?
Fastball.
Fastball special.
Yep.
Well, you're
But
not strong
nobody
enough.
wanted to learn that. No, God, no, they will never use that. I'm gonna go with short bow.
He's dead. Let's go.
I pierce the very center of the crystal, and he splats on the ground.
Why am I so big? I should be small.
Is he technically in range for a?
He's 30 feet up in the air. So
But
if
is he
you were
near
trying
my
to-
friends?
That's too small.
I know. I mean, I can
Sorry.
hit him. I know I can hit him. But is he near for like a sneak attack?
No, he's 30 feet in the air. You guys are on the ground.
No, but I threw Caradoc up there.
You did not throw Caradoc up
Caradoc
there.
is dangling from Ruxpin's ankles.
Number one, I would need to see a strength check of that first, sir.
How much do I got to get?
I think I wait.
I think you need to roll a nat 20 to get that.
Need to roll. How do I get my
And that's
back?
gonna
But
be your
also take
action.
your action.
Yeah, I shot him and got him for 8.
I like how you assume that you got him.
I mean, it's a 19.
You did get him.
And 8 hits. We know.
All right. Yeah, you shoot him with an arrow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And you're allowed to use your bonus action to throw a dagger.
Oh, am I now?
If he melees with it.
Short dagger.
Oh,
Bonus action melee. Throw it. I believe.
can't throw a dagger as bonus action?
Because he didn't attack. It's in order for it to have the bonus action, he needs to have the light property, and the short bow doesn't have the light property.
Well,
for his
I mean, he can
attack.
use a bonus action to just throw it. Oh, because he's already holding. He's short. Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's
short
the
bow's
point of-
two-handed.
That's the light property.
Yeah,
It allows him a bonus action if he's wielding 2 light weapons.
gotcha.
But can't I sneak attack
No, you cannot sneak attack.
Once per turn, you can deal extra 3d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the roll, and the attack uses a finesse or ranged weapon.
You're not advantage.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't
not
have advantage.
advantaged?
No. All right. Ruxted,
Hold on, can I trip this thing?
trip it. It's 30 feet in the air.
All right. But can I trip it? Fine, I'm going to sneak attack poison.
No,
Oh,
you can't do any of that. I need you to make me a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Who, me?
Yes.
I'm still
You
using
are
my
Sean.
turn. I haven't done
You're
anything
not.
yet. I can back away. I can
shot at
hide.
it. It
I
did
did.
damage.
Can't I fucking hide?
Okay, you if you can get behind something and hide, sure.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can he see me?
Yes, he's 30 feet in the air. He can see you.
It's 30 feet in the air. Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Enter.
How tall are the ceilings in this room?
30 feet. He's right
Perfect.
at the ceiling.
Okay, so you wanted me to do what? A dexterity check?
Yes. No, dexterity saving throw. Yeah, okay.
So
All
I
right,
fucking
so
hit.
I'm just making sure. Actually, so it had to move up 30 feet. So it tries
Uncanny
to
dodge.
shoot out some brain tendrils at you,
Ooh.
and it misses you. And yeah, that was his bonus action.
Is he
Okay.
still up in the air?
Yeah, he's
Or did he
still
come
30
down?
feet up in the air. He did
He
not
has
come down.
30-foot brain tentacles?
Yep.
Does he talk like a bitch?
All right, Caradoc, it is your turn.
Yippee. Alright, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15 underneath him.
Okay.
And then use my boots of striding and sprinting to jump 30 feet straight in the air.
Okay.
And while I'm next to him, attack him twice.
All right.
Yes, catch Cephandrius, I can jump higher than you.
I'm not convinced.
Boing.
I can levitate. I'm counting that as a jump.
I unfortunately still have my mace.
I mean, if that's the case, I guess.
Big leg. 12 probably misses.
Yeah, the first attack misses. He's able to deflect it with his
I'm
psychic
gonna re-roll that because I'm a
scimitar.
halfling.
Alrighty.
22.
Okay, that is a hit.
I will expand the smite because why not? So this much damage plus. Give me a second. Smite does how much? Oh, it's a spell now. I remember now. Where is it? There it is. 3d8.
Ooh.
So total of 16 damage.
That was the worst 3d8 I've ever seen in my life. All right, so yeah, you hit this thing in the gut with the mace, and it kind of just reverberates through its chain shirt, and it kind of spits at you as it hits at the stomach, and it kind of grins and it's like, "You're going to regret that." As you land back on the ground, Cephandrius, it is your turn.
All right. Just out of curiosity, I'm not meaning to bully Caradoc here, but does the creature get an attack of opportunity as Caradoc leaves its attack range?
No.
Okay.
It's already used its bonus action.
Is gravity forced movement? That's the real question.
25. I'm going to move 25 feet. Actually, we'll go all the way 30 over to here.
Okay.
I'm going to Is it like a bonus or a free action to toss some rations to these people over here?
Probably.
I can say it's a bonus action, sure.
All right, I'm going to toss some rations to these people over here with my bonus action, and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast Ruxthid.
That's a hit. And that's a hit.
All right. Come on. One of my rolls isn't going through right now. Okay, well, we'll just skip the one that didn't go through if that's all right, unless you want to wait for it.
I got both of them.
I rolled 3 because one of them's just stuck in limbo.
Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't see the first one there. No, that's the. Oh, that's damage. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll just ignore that last one. I got the 9 and the 13. So.
Oh, fair enough. The 9 never showed up for me, so that works. 9 and 13.
Okay. Gotcha. Fine. All right, and that ends your turn. Yip Yip. Yeah, that hits. Damn, yeah, that's a hit. Rangers suck. All right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you just see blood just start gushing, green, brackish, greenish, black blood just start leaking out of this thing's entire body, like it's dripping with this awful energy. Vincent, it's your turn.
Well, first I'm going to take this back, but after all this damage,
Thunder Punch.
how is this guy looking?
He's looking pretty bad. I mean, he's still got some hit points left, but he's looking.
He's not bloodied.
He's bloodied.
He's bloodied.
Okay. If you were a video game character, what color would his health bar be?
Probably yellow.
For those of us who can't see color, how far down is that on a scale of 1 to 5? Is he in the bottom fifth?
From 1 to his max hit points, what is he at?
I think I will do.
He's in the final third. He's a little above the 1/3 of his health.
Bottom third. Okay.
I've been disconnected.
I don't know. He's far enough away. I don't necessarily want to use my big spell slots unless we think this is going to be the end. So easy enough. I'll point at him and say, "Magic missile."
I just hope the statue turns off when he's down.
So that times
3.
So 12 damage.
I have a feeling Yip Yip is going to be turned into soup.
So now it is below the 1/3.
Yip Yip didn't move to stand behind me. Why? When will you learn?
Not today.
All right. The Shield Guardian steps forward.
I hope it's not true about the hollow bones thing.
Preston does a 15. All right, so it tries to smash you with one attack, and then it gets a second attack. Does a 22 hit you? You take 11 points of damage as this thing punches you in the gut.
Oh no, birds' hollow bones are very susceptible to bludgeoning.
All right.
Can we trade that other Kenku in case ours gets damaged?
If Yip Yip dies, we have a backpack. Back up.
back.
Yeah, be like,
back,
hey,
up,
Yip
up.
Yip, listen up in
Uh,
case you need any of these voice lines. Hey,
I
Yip
need you
Yip,
to
can
make
you go ahead and say all of your catchphrases real quick?
I need you to make me a
You wanna go
a oh shit
stay up?
fucking concentration check. So it's what? That's a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Or
Go back.
Talking to me or
Yip.
Yip?
Yip Yip. Because he's
DC 10.
all right. You keep your hunter's mark. All right. Quazga, it is your turn.
I'm going to look over at Vinny and give him a little wink, and I'm going to use magic missile.
All right.
Young pupil.
All right. So yeah, let's hit this again and bam, bam, bam. All right. three things explode out, hitting. Let's see
And I'm
here if
going
he gets
to. Is Yip Yip by him?
Yip Yip. What do you mean is Yip Yip by him?
Who's underneath him?
Me. I'm 30
Caradoc.
feet below him.
Okay, I think I'm going to use my bonus action there to hide behind this.
So what are you doing, Sean? Oh, you
Oh,
moved.
I
again.
just hit around the
Okay.
corner of that thing.
Okay. He flies back and kind of gets on top of the shield guard and kind of hovers above it. And yeah, that's what he's going to do. Actually,
Is
he's
he-
going to drop down. He's going to fly over and drop down towards Yip Yip. Oh, what the fuck? I just threw away Caradoc.
Bye.
No, I don't know. I don't know what I just did. Caradoc.
I'm still there. We're good.
What the hell? Oh, I got rid of Quazga.
The fuck? No, I'm still there.
No, you're here, but you're not in the combat tracker.
Oh,
Well, he went first. So
Yeah. Okay, it put his number. It put him back to work. This thing dropped. I just fucking eliminated Ruxted now. Jeez, man, come on. Okay. It drops down and takes a swing at Yip Yip with its scimitar. As a 20 hits you? All right, you're gonna take 9 points of regular slashing damage and 8 points of psychic damage on top of that.
Wow.
And it's going to attack again. The 16 misses you though, right? Okay. And I need you to make me a DC 10
yeah, should be more than 10. 17. Yeah, it's
Oh,
never mind. You're right.
okay.
It's 10. That's correct.
Okay, well, he failed it. So your hunter's mark goes away. Right. And then this, so it moved 15, and it goes 15 feet straight up into the air. So, Caradoc, it is your turn now.
All right. I'll stand under it. And then I'll jump up and shout.
All right.
Stab. Number 1. 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
I will roll minimum damage and do a smite. And almost get minimum again.
Damn. All right.
A total for that one. And then second attack. 11 probably misses.
That's a miss. you hit it with the first mace, and then you kind of try to hit it again. Kind of like his foot moves out of the way as you fall to the ground. And Cephandrius says it's your turn.
Right. Do I go boring or do I go exciting? What do you guys think?
The fiendish
All right.
auger's upstairs. That's where the boring's at.
I'm gonna move
Bad joke.
1, 2, or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right next to Yip Yip. Then I'm gonna use Misty Step as a bonus action. One of my Archfey ones that's not a spell slot.
Okay.
To teleport right up next to him.
Okay.
That one is also a invigorating Misty Step. Let me see what it does real quick. I know it does some fancy thing to give temp hit points to my allies, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, refreshing step, sorry. Immediately after you teleport, one creature you can see within 10 feet gains 1d10 temp hit points. That's going to be Yip Yip.
Okay.
Or wait,
Yip Yip
what's Caradoc at? Yeah, that's going to be Yip Yip. Then I'm going to teleport right next to Ruxthid the Chosen.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Thundering Step to teleport back away from him over to where I was to start with.
Okay.
Or Thunder Step. So that's he needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 16, or the con save 16. If he fails, he takes half damage, or I mean, he takes full damage. If he succeeds, he takes half damage. All right, so he takes half 19.
Oh, damn. Yeah, he's looking in bad shape now.
And I am back over here.
All right, Yip Yip, it is your turn.
Yeah. Why did you teach him this? Rob, why did you teach him?
No.
Do you have any
That's a hit.
do you have any heroic inspirations?
That hits, yeah. All right. So you hit it right in the crystal, and you just see this like crack start going down the crystal in its head, and it just kind of explodes out, and the brains go with it, and this thing just drops to the ground. Immediately, the shield guardian next to you also just kind of stops moving and kind of falls over, and this thing just kind of splats on the ground. Ruxthid does, and when it does, Ruxthid falls to the ground, and his crystalline brain splits asunder. The sanctum fills with cacophony, like thousands of voices crying at once. 3 voices emerge, speaking in discordant unison. So you have succeeded, good. The 4 shards shall arrive here soon. Now, 3 remain to be found. You know your task. Little one, collect the shards from Tallhundreth, the crypt of Tallhund, and Gibbet's Crossing, and bring them to us. You shall be reborn greater than you can imagine, and Phandelever shall become ours.
I clear my throat and say, and what kind of gear are you going to give us to go on your little fetch quest?
It does not make another sound. In fact, it almost sounds like that was some kind of recording.
Yeah, that's what I was sent to Ruxthid. Is the shield guardian also still active?
No, it fell over.
No, he crumbled.
What did it? Is it broken?
It just stopped moving when Ruxthid died.
Oh. How much does Caradoc know about shield guardians? Or is this not a shield guardian? This is like a magic animated statue. It just has the stats of a shield guardian.
Read here. It It's a shield guardian that was under Rux.
I feel like I might know about Shield Guardians.
Because Caradoc knows a thing or two. Like, he would know that Shield Guardians have a controller.
Yeah,
That the wielder.
like an amulet or something.
Yeah.
So I think
That
the
might have been the
shield.
crystal in his brain.
Yeah, I think the crystal is what was what Rux did use to control the guardian.
Fair enough. We can't get a free Shield Guardian. I agree.
I mean, you can if you just do a Diablo 1.
Look, I'm sure that Sloop or Croup would not mind having a giant crystal in their head. If it meant that they could, pilot a mech.
Well, this crystal's exploded, so it's not
Oh,
no
okay.
crystal anymore.
Rob, as I pilfer the pockets of old dead Teddy Ruxpin, what do I find?
You find a key to his personal quarters.
Terrific.
While he is rustling through the pockets of the goblin, I go see if Vincent is willing to hand off the jar and try and be secret so that Yip Yip and Quazga don't notice, since I know they like to loot.
And I'm gonna go to the prisoners and heal them so they can walk.
We're not opening it here, are we?
I don't plan to open it until we're in a safe place.
Okay.
Until we've had a discussion about it.
Well, it's in my backpack, and if it's not there when I turn around, then I don't know what happened.
Yip Yip. When you walk in the room, you see a Kenku who has some markings from a younger Kenku, a baby Kenku from when you were a child that you thought had been killed. What is this? What did they call this Kenku? Come up with a name. Come on, bitch.
Wubbles.
Remember, this is Rob's stance next time he introduces any NPCs.
It's easy to come up with names like Nelson the fucking cinnamon dealer. Yeah, come on. What was a baby? So what's its name? Dingle Dingle.
Sean did not like that.
Huh?
He did the most disgusted ew face I've ever seen. I don't like it either.
I think Yip Yip got hit in the head real hard during that battle.
I think it's been many years since he was a Dinkle Dinkle.
Yeah. Also, he wouldn't know that name anyway because he was the baby. They take it.
I did. I went to a Yip Yip or a Kenku name generator, and it's just shit. The names that it generated are like Turkey Gobble and Furnace Door and Hatchet Split.
No, that's Kenku names.
All better
Yeah,
than.
Hodig.
Hey, what's your name?
Hodig.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's the sound of a turtle
Frogger.
throwing up.
Cobbler. Potion Crash.
We're not naming this thing Dingle Dingle. Come on, Preston.
What about
was
Bee Buzzer?
Biba.
What's the sound of an iguana's queef?
Click, clack.
What? Okay, you won't know. You technically wouldn't know his name. I'm just having you name it. Besides something not Dingle Dingle.
I don't know if we can escape.
Yeah,
Dingle
I
Dingle
feel
now.
like, hey, Preston, if you think Dingle Dingle is its actual name, I think you double down on that and demand that if somebody else disagrees, they need to name it.
Caradoc says click click.
Pheasant Wrestle, that'd be mine. Maybe Duck Quacker. These are legit name generator names.
Maybe Moist Towelette.
Deflator.
The fuck have you ever said click clack?
What about Cork Pop?
Hey, that's my famous
Cork
catchphrase. If I
pop.
kill something, click clack.
I think it's supposed to be the
Never heard you
sound
say
of what
click
it
clack in
is,
my life.
so it sounds like a cork pop is his name. His name isn't Cork Pop. It'll be like
It's, I mean, to anybody who's not a Kenku, it probably is. Because how are non-Kenkus going to make those noises? Ape scratch? Bowstring stretch?
my name's.
Donkey stomp?
He looks
Beaver
over
nibble?
at you, and he's
Yuck.
like, he looks at you, and he's just kind of like,
Who are you?
Kenku.
Our love is forbidden.
Lost family? Orcs.
Who'd you hear say that? Sounds like a racist.
Ooga booga. He like looks out the door. He's like,
That's your name, Oonga Boonga?
he does a little hand motion for kinda. And he makes a grrr, dog growl sound. And he starts stomping towards.
When did you start talking like this?
When did Kenku turn into caveman?
Yeah.
You know, when you go back home, your accent comes back. You know.
He's like, captured on road, goblins. He's like, he says, shit. No, that's not what. That's not what I wanted to do.
I can only imagine that you wrote all this down and then Gundren read it out loud, and that's the only way you can explain all that.
Yeah.
Just bumblebeing it.
Great.
Oh no, now
Absolutely
he's
great.
dingle dingle.
It's like taken from road. He points at this one here, and he says in a feminine voice, Paulina. And he points at this one, Darth. And then he points at the third one over here, Tumblewick. And then he points at himself, and that's where we're gonna stop for tonight. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
hold on. Now we're back to the jar. Are we gonna open the jar?
No.
Yeah, I walk back in the
I've
room
taken
and I
a
say,
seat
"All
in
right."
the
I
couch,
hold on a second. I walk in.
No. You all did your thing. I'm doing my thing.
I walked right back in the room.
You were looting.
And I said,
you were looting the body while I was taking the jar. I'm just letting that be known.
Okay.
I've got the jar in my possession. Nobody but
Right.
Vincent
I
might suspect that.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Whole room heard that. So I walk
Got it.
over and I say, "All right, Vinny, the big bad guy's gone." And I crack my knuckles. What do you say we open up this jar?
I don't understand why we would open it in here.
Sure, but
Can we
just
go
let me see
outside?
it real quick. Just let me look at it. I want to see if I can at least solve this puzzle.
It's in my backpack somewhere.
But you took it out of the backpack, Cephandrius, or did Vincent?
I
hand it
did,
to you?
yeah. No, I took it out. For all he knows, it's still there.
I'm just asking Vinny to show me the jar so I can get a look at the puzzle because I wrote down the steps to open the lock.
Oh, I put it right here. What?
That's weird.
There's my addled mind.
Well, let me see your bag real quick. I can help you find it.
Okay, I'll
Sure.
open my bag.
It is not in the bag.
Okay, so where'd the jar go?
Did I drop it? Maybe is it upstairs?
Well, I doubt it's upstairs. It was secure in your backpack.
Oh no!
got
I
it
just saw
somewhere.
the jar fall in the lava.
Yep. So I sit
couldn't
my
reach
bag
it in
down.
time, my bad.
I sit my bag down and kind of rifle through it and open up the contents and shimmy the bag down and say, "There's no jar in my bag, Vincent. There's no jar in your bag."
Hang on,
And I
Brian.
yell, "Yip yip!
Oh yeah. Wait,
Come
no.
here real quick."
He's having a heartfelt moment with Dingle Dingle.
That's fine. We've all interrupted those.
Dingle Dingle follows.
Sure. Hey, Yip Yip, you haven't happened to seen my jar, right? Because it's not in Vinny's bag and it's not in my bag.
Your jar.
I've got the jar.
I
I'm
peed on
holding
it. It's mine.
for safekeeping until
Those
we're
are
gone.
barbarian rules.
A little bit of Christopher Walken coming in.
Mind if I rifle through your bag real quick?
I just said like 4 times, I've got the jar.
Wait,
Safe-
hold
Dingle
on.
Dingle goes, my bag?
Cephandrius. Yeah. Who's your friend, by the way?
My flock. Dingle Dingle.
What's your name, bud?
He says, I don't know. He kind of does the I don't know gesture.
Okay, well, we'll get you a good one. Cephandrius, did you take the jar? Is that what you said?
Yep, I've got the jar, holding on to it for safekeeping until we get out of this place.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Who voted that you were safekeeping of the jar?
I don't think anybody did, but I don't think that Vincent's willing to stand up to you and not let you take the jar. And I'm not opening it down here. And
No, that's fine. We took a vote about opening it, yes or no. So I say we
Mhm.
take a vote on who thinks Cephandrius should hold on to this jar. That just seems
Sure.
fair, right? I mean, we're taking
you know
votes
what?
and everything.
Sounds good.
Dingle Dingle, what do you vote?
He does, I don't know.
Yay,
I
nay,
think his name is Shrugman.
Shrugman?
Daniel Shrugman.
Okay, Yip Yip, what do you say, buddy?
Shrugs?
Cephandrius holds on to the jar, or he doesn't? So I walk over and I
So you're
smooth out
willing,
your tunic on
you're
your
willing to risk
chest.
the life of your new friend here.
I smooth out the tunic on Yip Yip's.
Just to clarify.
Literally said he thinks we should open it up in the room upstairs.
Right. Is your friend going to be with us?
I say, okay, hold on. I wave my hands in the air and I walk over. I smooth out your tunic and I just say, Yip Yip, in your vast vocabulary, I asked you a question. Do you think
what the hell?
Cephandrius should hold on to the jar? Shh. 2 answers. I'm going to make it real simple. Yes or no. Okay. And I walk over to Vincent. Vincent, do you think that Cephandrius should hold on to the jar? Vinny, we've been through a lot.
Uh-huh.
Kind of stole the jar from me.
I didn't think I stole anything. Sorry.
Okay. So should Cephandrius be in charge of holding the jar?
I saw this play about a wish master.
Was it called No?
Suddenly, Sean became fucking Donald Trump trying to take.
No shit.
No, I'm just asking a simple question.
It was about the man who could grant wishes, but they were always bad.
Yeah.
And
Yep. So that's a no.
Listen, I have a guilty conscience.
Sure. Me too. Born with it. You learn to live with it. When did I get 34 hit points? Oh no, never mind. That's Preston's. Caradoc, where'd you go?
Is that a threat?
No, I looked at Preston. I was like, why do I only have 43 or 34 of 57 hit points? I never got hit.
Gotcha. I thought that was like a subtle veiled, like, would sure be a shame if I had less.
And I pulled my hand, back, and I said, "How'd that dagger get between the ribs? Yip, that's weird."
For the watch.
Where's Caradoc?
On his way to bed because it's past midnight.
I saw a light anomaly, and I think somebody's character disappeared. Caradoc, should Cephandrius hold on to the jar? Yes or no?
He's not next to me. I'm too busy fixing these people.
I just yelled through the doorway. Yes or no? Easy question. Hard for Yip. Should
I
be
didn't
easy
hear
for
the
you.
answer, so it's no.
No. All right. Cephandrius, that was a no.
And several
Vinny?
yeses.
Well, it's so far it's one yes, and it's two counting you. Vincent, what do you vote, buddy? Now I'm gonna make my hold on before you answer. And I've rubbed my finger across your beard and silence you. I'm gonna vote no, just like Caradoc voted no.
I'll come around
Vincent,
the corner with
just
these
so you know,
people around me. Eventually, I
if your
assume.
vote ends up with Quazga holding on to this jar, the consequences are yours. You've seen how he treats you. You've seen how he acts. Not to say that it'll blow up. Maybe it'll be a good thing. I'm not always right, and we don't always have to exercise caution. But
yeah, since we're all bringing up good points, I never said I was going to open it down here either, Vincent. All I asked is to see
I
the
made
jar.
a perception check on Quazga's forehead. How's it looking?
Ooh, plot twist.
You don't have to make a perception check. You can still see the little bumps.
Have they gotten bigger?
Not since Neverwinter.
Huh? No, I need you to just pick a fucking side. God, you waffle back and forth.
I'll join the group and say,
Oh shit!
He thunder punched a trash goblin fucking twice. I mean, I already asked for your answer, and you said yes. So, I mean, you got to explain yourself. You just got to live with your consequences of your choice.
Quazga wants the jar. I've got the jar. He wants to take the jar.
Oh no, Quazga can't have the jar.
You already answered. Sorry, no takesy backsies. Vinny, we're 2-2, pal. You are the decision maker.
I've made up my mind.
Tell the class.
I'll offer my hand out to Cephandrius.
Quazga,
sir,
I have a hard time saying no to you because I feel I have a guilty conscience and I need to make reparations for my comments when we first met.
Yes, you made bad decisions. It was a different time. I'm willing to forgive you.
At the same time, I feel really, really awful because I think I knew Cephandrius' family, and I take a large amount of personal responsibility in that.
Did you break a bunch of their jars?
Worse, I feel.
You broke all of their jars?
I feel like I owe the most to Cephandrius right now.
Yeah, you were pretty racist towards him from the get-go.
Vincent, don't worry about making your decisions based on guilt. We'll deal with that as the time comes. I don't necessarily hold you responsible because I don't know the situation. I'm not happy about it. I don't love you for it. But make your choices based on what you think is the wisest choice. And if this doesn't work, then I'll throw up a vote that Caradoc holds on to it.
We're
Does that
Well, I
sound
also
better?
don't want to
As
be called a racist because I don't want you to hold on to it because you have demon horns coming out of your head. But again, that just might be me being racist.
I'll take
And
it
I
right
walk
now.
over and I smooth out Vincent's tunic and I say, was that a yes or a no?
I vote Cephandrius. Hold on.
Okay, fair. It's a vote. I look over and give a wink to Caradoc. 2-3. Cephandrius, don't drop it.
Now, looking at this jar, and I know
Oh
this,
my god. Have you guys ever heard of the term sore winner?
my point is, I have remove curse, and if this jar is cursed, that might be a good way to open it once we get to a place where we feel comfortable opening it.
Could be.
I was just going to ask about that, but we can do that some other time, next session.
Hold on a second. You should have led with that.
Well, see, I didn't really get
Shh.
an opportunity to yet.
You don't got to explain how you won. You won. A W's a W, Chief.
Yeah, you should have led with that. Now shut the fuck up and don't say anything.
Okay, I
Anyway,
walk over to these three people and I say, hold on a second. You guys are new here. Should Cephandrius hold on to the jar?
I don't really
Yes.
care what they
And
have
that's
to say
where we'll
about
end
this,
the session.
And session's over.
Sweet.
Play us out, Preston. Dingle dingle.
but- Rob's getting into it now.
The cast at Pixelated Paranormal would like to thank you for listening to this week's episode. Pixelated Paranormal is here to tell you tales of the fantastical, the strange,
PXL
the
Paranormal.
unknown,
Facebook, we are the Pixelated
tales
Paranormal
that will
Podcast.
move you a little further down the paranormal
Preston,
highway.
anything to add?
Hey, watch
If
us
you'd
on
like to
iTunes.
share your own listener story,
You can
can't watch on
subscribe. You
iTunes,
can't
never,
watch,
guys.
but you can
Pixelated
subscribe and
Paranormal
listen
at
to us
gmail.com.
on iTunes. That's
Again,
really important.
That's
right there.
Pixelated
Only accept
Paranormal
five-star reviews.
at
Otherwise, your
gmail.com.
reviews
And not
will leave
cover
us.
art?
We'd really
Because
love to
if they
hear
do,
from you.
then I feel like you
Again,
watched.
thanks for
Super-
listening
Yeah.
to this week's episode.
Well, if you're
of
gonna
Pixelated
leave us
Paranormal,
a 1-star review, just make sure it's genuine. Have some genuine critiques instead of just being hateful.
I too hate Preston's voice, but 1 star. Come on.
Yeah.
Are you that guy?
Are you Chuck
Are
Tingle?
you the guy?
Hey,
Chuck Tingle? I actually,
plead the fifth.
if I open up my ebook library right now, are we still streaming?
We are. Do I need to end it?
I have pounded by the pound, turned gay by the socioeconomic implications of Britain leaving the European Union by Chuck Tingle. It's all of 38 pages. And then I also have a longer novel called Straight by Chuck Tingle.
Which we'll get to. We're going to read all of those live on the air.
I'm curious
one
about
day.
Pounded by the Pound.
Oh, maybe not.
Cool, yeah.
We're stopping the stream.